The Dhyana linga is like a womb. It's the yoni of the Devi. When we say yoni, you must understand, the word yoni is describing the womb. In Sanskrit language and in most indigenous languages, there is no equivalent word for a vagina because nobody ever thought on those lines. They only thought of the womb as a whole, never thought of this part separately. Only when sexuality became a consciousness by itself in people's minds, only this outer part became important in somebody's mind. Otherwise, this whole thing was a womb. It was seen as a sacred space where all of us have to inhabit in the most crucial part of our making, the most crucial part of our making. When we have nothing in our hands, everything is in the hands of nature. At that time, that space protects us and makes us. So this was held as the most sacred space. And when you see the linga, this whole symbolism of linga and yoni, the Shakti and the Shiva principle, when you see this linga and the Avadiyar or the Shakti part of it, you must understand this is the inside of the womb. This view is of the inside of the womb. This is not outside. Always, wherever the Shakti and Shiva are presented, linga and yoni are presented, it is the inside of the womb that you are seeing, not outside. That is why the female part is at the base and the linga is here. So you are looking, when you enter the Dhyana linga space, you are in the inside of the womb. And he is inside the womb, that's how it is shown. Now, what we are doing here right now is the Devi temple is coming here. So this was always a part of this triangle. It is just that we had not created an official space, but this was always the part of this triangle because this is the yoni. And right now, this is where Bhairavi is. This is a complete system now. In some way, not in terms of Dhyana linga, he is complete by himself. But as a whole space, this has been a slightly incomplete space. So now, this process is complete. And now the first reverberation that happens out of this, which is the life-generating reverberation, it is just because two cells meet, life cannot happen. There is a reverberation, the first reverberation which is before the making of life. That reverberation is called spanda, and that is why the spanda hall is here. In this direction, the spanda hall and the Devi temple are exactly like this. At that time, I had not spoken about building this temple. I had to do lot of convincing to tell them, this is the angle I want the spanda hall in. They said, no, this will look better, that will look better. I said, no, this is the way we want it, because this is a whole system. Actually, in the right context, if we had done it in the right way, right is not the word, if we had time and means to do it the right… and the necessary social maturity, we should have started from this end. We should have first established Bhairavi, then gone for Dhyana linga, then gone for spanda hall. That would have been the natural order of things. But we did this first, then this, and then this.